Shabbat Shalom from King David. Just going to come on really quickly to show you some information regarding giants. I did bring out some videos not long ago regarding giants and that, so if you want to go and flick through my page and you'll be able to see, man. So I say a big thank you to the kind people who have shown kindness to me and my family. Okay, your kind acts won't go unnoticed, and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, that's all, and just yeah, keep on the ground, keep being kind people, man. Alright, from King David. Right, so giants in the Bible primarily identified as the Nephilim, Anakim, and Rephaim are described as beings of extraordinary size, strength, and status, appearing before and after the flood. They are, and remember, and after the flood, they are often linked to the sons of God and daughters of men. Genesis chapter 6 verse 4, appearing in the promised land as obstacles to Israel, and latter as warriors like Goliath, who I fought in a past life. So remember when Joseph sent in the scouts to scout out the land of Canaan, which is the Americas, he says that we are like grasshoppers to them. Do you understand? There were giants in those lands, man. They were offspring of giants, man. You understand? Nephilim giants. So Nephilim, chapter 6 of Genesis, chapter verses 4. Numbers chapter 13 verse 33, mysterious powerful beings mentioned in the pre-flood world and later in Canaan, described by spies as making them feel like grasshoppers, like I just said. Anakim, Numbers chapter 13 verses 22, Deuteronomy chapter 2 verses 10 to 11, a tribe of giants descended from Anakim, occupying Hebron and causing fear among the Israelites. Go and check out Mud Fossil University, where he breaks it down even more about giants and how they were a lot bigger. They were like the size of some continents, man. Do you understand? Like the leftovers of them are on some of those continents, man. Do you understand? If you look closely, you can see the evidence has been left. Goliath, 1 Samuel chapter 17, the most famous giant of Philistine from Gath, defeated by David. That's me, man. Believed by scholars to be around 6 feet 6 inches to 9 feet 9 inches tall. Okay, and Og of Bashan, Deuteronomy chapter 3, verses 11. Rephaim, king, described as having a bed measuring roughly 13.5 feet long and 6 feet wide. So I just want to show you the biblical links to giants. And then I want to show you, obviously, don't forget the world fairs happened, the mud flood. They took the opportunity to make a reset. Where did the giants go? Look, last of the giants being paraded through the streets of Sikara, 1890. And some giants are real, man. I'm trying to hide them. The people part secret sites at the top, man. Don't forget the Antarctic Treaty hiding way more lands. Look at these like Tartarian doorways, man. Look at the size of these. These are gigantic, man. What use would a doorway this be to a human our size? Do you understand? If giants were real, then that would make sense as to why these doorways in the Tartarian Empire that have been left are here for us to see. Giant bones are found all over the place as well, man. You understand? The Smithsonians are covering up the truth. Smithsonian Institution. You got the Book of Enoch, which also mentions giants. So as the violent offspring of the angels, the watchers, and don't forget Lucifer, man, the falling one, the morning star, and the sun. Him and the ones who followed him, Azazel, Samjaza, they made a pact. They went against the living creator. The Book of Giants is an apocryphal book which expands upon Genesis narrative of the Hebrew Bible in a similar manner to the Book of Enoch. Together with this latter work, the Book of Giants stands as an attempt to explain how it was that wickedness had become so widespread and muscular before the flood. In so doing, it supplies the reasons why Hoya was more than justified in sending that flood. The text's composition has been dated to before the 2nd century. And you've got modern giants as well, also, which we can see the evidence of on this earth in our realm. They would be classed as giants to us. However, the medical industry, their reasoning as to why they're so big. I think the growth hormone, is it the pituitary gland? They say it's something wrong with their pituitary gland. I think it's which makes them grow to an abnormal size. But I disagree. I think that these are the Nephilim offspring. Okay, and I think this is the evidence which I allowed to stay within our realm. Understand? Obviously, some of these were in inverted commas normal sized humans in sand, and then with the throwback gene, yeah, they may have bore a child who's a gigantic stature in the sand. So I thought I'd bring this to your attention and show you this information because I think it's really interesting. But yeah, giants are real. It's in the Book of Enoch. Fallen angels took wives, and then that's why you had so many giants and that. When you see all the stories of Zeus and Hades and all that, and the Greek gods and goddesses, man, these are the offspring of the fallen angels, the Watchers, man, because their offspring would have been very powerful in the sun, like, and then that became into the Greek myths and that and mythology, and yeah, and in human handed down into human history, man. And then this reset, and then now they're trying to say it's make believe. They use films and that to try and push that agenda that all this is make believe. And no, we have answers to this, yeah, but no, the facts are facts, man. You couldn't hide the truth forever. So many people are researching now and looking for themselves. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sabbath day. Till next time from King David, the True Messiah. Shalom and peace.